As we move on to math, we're going to start to see problems written in different ways that mean the same thing. So what I've written right here is I have our problem 6 divided by 2. This is probably a way you're used to seeing it as you were introduced to division. Another way you might have seen this same problem written is like this. It's still 6 divided by 2, but our 6 is set inside, our 2 is outside, and so you're set up to do some long division, right? So these are both common ways. Now, another way that we can also write this problem is as a fraction, because fractions are just division problems in disguise. This bar right here actually represents a division symbol. So this fraction really means 6 divided by 2, which is why I can reduce this fraction to 3, which happens to be the answer to 6 divided by 2, like here, or 6 divided by 2 shown this way. Okay, so an easy way to remember this is we have a little story, but you have to know what a fraction is called. So a fraction consists of two numbers, a numerator on top and a denominator on bottom. For ease, I'm going to represent these as an N and a D. And I have a little story that goes along with this, right? So here we have N, and I'm going to call him Nacho. And Nacho is our cowboy who's riding along through the desert, and he's riding on his trusty donkey, which is our D for donkey. Now, I want you to think, as he's riding, the numerator is on top, Nacho is on top of the donkey, right? Now, say he wants to give donkey a rest, okay? And they're going to go walk along, and they're heading along in this direction. Well, Nacho is going to lead the way. He's going to lead, and I have the numerator divided by the denominator, right? So the denominator comes after the divide sign. Okay, so if I had, in our previous one where we had 6 over 2, this would also represent 6 divided by 2. Now, say after a long day of walking, they want to make shelter, they want to rest for the evening. Who do you think is going to sleep inside? Well, Nacho is going to sleep inside, and the donkey is going to sleep outside, right? So this is another way we can write our problem. And again, if you remember the example we showed earlier, this would be written where the 2, which was our denominator in the fraction, is written outside the box, and the 6 is represented inside. So this is just another way for you to remember and see the different ways that you're going to run across division problems as you continue to work math.